With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. On the visitors' sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go in Western New York. Will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
It is 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready?
To throw is Fields. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 3-19.
A run here with Hall.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Matt Milano. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This brought in, out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. Third down coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Bills 7, Jets 0.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, Monday. Right.
Field. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the veteran Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
15.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
551.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, he's right there among the best in the league. They bring their tight end right. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play action. It's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Green 19. Go.
A give left side. Here comes Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Here's a second and
Brings up
9.
Second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 29. Here's second down and 4.
Second and 4.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
Here we go, sir.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. I'm good.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Azareye'h Thomas there for the stop. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Now a design run. It's Allen, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Yep. Green 19. Got that?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down, New York.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Here's Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. The open man is Wilson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
That's another.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
They go, oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
Fields now. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, this is strong. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Quick slant into the hands of Shaquille. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Bills.
In motion goes Cooks.
First and 10.
First down. Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
Second down
And it'll lead to a second down. To the air is Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And this is Rashad Bateman. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Ravens are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Next up, it's the rematch of last year's NFC title game, Commanders-Eagles from the Link in Philly. And it's Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl MVP, on target to Dallas Goedert. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. 14 all, the score at the half. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion goes Cooks. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
And the Bills, first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
For a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Jets' 18-yard line.
And in motion, Shakir. Allen now on second down. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And the Bills are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cook. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because they're...
That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bills 14, Jets 3.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trailed out 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10.
Here we go. You good? Sit high.
On the run, here's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 2 for 10.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And he will score! Game on! And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
Here we go.
The Jets will line up for
Play action now for Fields. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Play fake. Here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd
Brings
down.
up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Bills.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
2nd and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Alert! The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Quincy Williams in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, ready for that? Jump square. Go.
To throw is Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 319, ready for that? All right.
Throwing is Fields. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs, they clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields to throw for it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries. even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often, the days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here we go, son. Tonight. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
19 wins.
They'll drop to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 11, 11, 11. Green 19, got you that? Hey, check. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down.
Here we go. We good. All right.
To throw is Fields. There's that man again. Another catch.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets have cut the deficit to 5.
Bills 21, Jets 16.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, And they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Down to an 8, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win here for the Bills. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.